This is the real reason the narcissist discards you before you discard them. The narcissist is always working on an escape plan. They're always working on an escape plan. So they want to discard you because they think that you're going to discard them. See, the narcissist is very paranoid. They are paranoid and they are delusional. They are the most delusional people you will ever meet. The reason the narcissist is delusional is because they are insecure. And I know I just threw out a whole lot of stuff, so let me elaborate so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. The narcissist is delusional. The narcissist is delusional and they are paranoid. The reason they're paranoid is because they are evil people. The evil that they do to people, they're always watching their back, thinking that you're going to do the same to them. And they are surprised as to how you are so nice and so sweet and so forgiving and so gracious to them, especially because the way they treat you. So they're paranoid. They actually think that you're lying to them. They think you're deceiving them because there is no way in their mind that they can do all of these horrible things to them, or they can do all these horrible things to you and you just sit back and forgive them. They think that you're plotting against them. So they have to one-up you. So they are always plotting against you. Again, the smear campaign. They will start that smear campaign telling people the things that they do and saying that you're the one doing them. So that people can hate them or people can hate you and have their back. They are paranoid. They are very paranoid. They will smear your name before you get to do it because they're paranoid that you're going to do it. They're very insecure. The narcissist thinks that you are going to leave them. The narcissist has a huge fear of abandonment. The narcissist has a huge fear of abandonment because when they were little, they were abandoned. Their feelings were dismissed. They were abandoned by either their mother or their father. They saw their mom go through a lot of abuse, a lot of neglect, a lot of using, a lot of physical violence, a lot of financial abuse. They saw their mother go through a lot. They resent their mother for doing that, for letting that happen. Not only that, as their mother went through those things, their mother too dealt with a narcissist. So their mother abandoned them and focused on her relationship with the narcissist, focused on fixing herself because the narcissist makes you feel like you're the one with the problem and you need to fix yourself. So their mother most likely neglected them, neglected their feelings, neglected their needs, neglect. So they are afraid of that. Their mother abandoned them. Again, abandoned their feelings, trying to work on herself so that she can be perfect for the narcissist. And it was a repeated cycle, just like you are now with the narcissist. So the narcissist saw that, and the narcissist feels like they are going to be abandoned. They are going to be neglected. They are going to be exposed for who they are. So instead of that happening to them, they always have a plan. They always have a case against you. They're always working on it. So this is the reason the narcissist discards you before you discard them, because they think that you're going to do it to them. That is why they have to have multiple supplies, because they are deeply wounded. They are deeply lonely. They hate themselves. They are deeply, they feel neglect worse than anybody would. Even when they're with a supply or multiple supply, they are always afraid that somebody's going to neglect them. Somebody's going to abandon them. So that is why they have to have multiple people at the same time love them, appreciate them, worship them, admire them, validate them. They have to have that from multiple places. And that is why I said, have you ever sat and tried to figure out the narcissist type? The narcissist usually does not have a type. They will do it with any and everything, any and every person, because it doesn't matter where that supply comes from, as long as they get it. That is why a lot of them are down low. A lot of the male narcissists are down low. They will get that supply from any and every person. It doesn't matter. This is where the sickness comes in. That's why a lot of them are down low. They are afraid of neglect. They are afraid of abandonment. So because they think you're going to do it to them, they have to be the one doing it to you. So as soon as they secure that new supply, it could be you or it could be the supply that they left you for. Doesn't matter. If you're dealing with a true narcissist, as soon as he secures the new supply, he starts working on another one. Again, that is why a lot of them are on the dating apps. So it might not be physical. You might say, oh, my narcissist was with me all day, every day. He doesn't even work. He doesn't go anywhere. So he doesn't have a new supply. No, he's on social media platforms. He's on dating apps. He's everywhere. They could get that new supply emotionally. So they could be chatting with girls, multiple girls, plotting their escape until you finally figure them out and try to expose them, or until they completely deplete you for all your resources, and then they move on to the next supply. But as soon as they get to that new supply, they're already working on multiple other new supplies. And then they'll try to come back and make you, what they like to do is they like to demote people. They like to demote people. So when they discard you, you were probably the main supply at that time, but they have completely depleted all of your resources. So they don't want you no more. They go to the new supply. However, they will now demote you to a secondary supply from the main supply. So they will try to come back and see if you're still stupid. This is when they start to hoover you again, even though they just left you for a whole person, even though they just discarded you. But they have to have supply. And you are a great supply. You are grade A supply because they already know you. They're comfortable with you. They know all your buttons. They have you figured out. So what better way to get a really, really good supply than the supply you already had before? So that's why they come back. They come back to hoover you. And now they have demoted you to from main supply to secondary supply as they deal with the current supply and try to get another supply. So if you didn't catch that, supply is everything to the narcissist. And the reason supply is everything to them is because they're paranoid. They are scared of discard. The same thing they do to people, they are afraid of that happening to them. Because the things that they dish out, they can't take. You don't know that? The narcissist is very weak. They're very insecure. A lot of the stuff they ditch out, they can't take themselves. They're very, very weak. They have very fragile egos. That's why they can't take jokes. You ever notice that? The narcissist cannot take a joke. The same jokes that they like to do to you, they don't like that because they're very weak. So they're always planning an escape. They're always plotting against you. They're always building a case against you. That is why I tell people, you got to discard those fools before they discard you. Because if you're dealing with a real narcissist, that discard is coming. It can be 2 days from now. It can be a year from now. It can be 10 years from now. They're going to discard you. If you're truly dealing with a narcissist, that is part of their routine. Idealize, love bomb, discard, hoover. But the discard has to happen. You're not special. It's going to happen to you. Just because they're not leaving you now, and you know that they're a full-blown narcissist, they're going to leave you. It's going to happen. So you got to do it before they do it. At least when you do it, you have a little power. You have a little more strength to move on with your life. But when you sit there and let them completely deplete you and then discard you, it's going to be worse. It's going to hurt like hell. Book a one-on-one coaching call with me if you would like to talk to me, or follow me on all of my other social media platforms and follow me on here. I'll see you in the next one.